What's up, guys? Mike here, head trader at True Trading Group. February 25th, another bloodbath of a day in the overall markets, but we are shining big today. Huge trade in the TVIX. The TVIX is probably one of my favorite vehicles to trade, guys, when it's in play. If you saw my video yesterday when the market dropped 1,000 points, I traded the TVIX. And now today, we drop another like 900 points. And again, big trade in the TVIX today, way bigger than yesterday's trade because yesterday's move lower, a lot of it was gap down. Today, we actually gapped up and traded lower to down to those 900 points. You're now having 2 days, guys, where the Dow has dropped nearly 2,000 points in just 2 days. That is a huge drop in the overall markets, and we are banking. Okay. I love this volatility. I love volatile things. I'm the type of trader that loves really big range moves, high volume, fast action, wide range candles. That is something I like. That's why if you've been following my channel for a while, you see like I'm trading Tesla, I'm trading SPCE. Now I'm trading the TVIX. Guys, this is the stuff that I love. And this is one of the things why I always talk about how it's important to be a diversified trader, because you have to know where and how to make money in different types of environments. You can't just be a one-trick pony. You can't just only trade small caps. You can't just only do some other strategy. You have to be able to move around because opportunity moves around. I've traded through everything. I've traded through raging bull markets. I've traded through fiery bear markets. I've traded through markets when it feels like everyone is just sleeping. In fact, when I won the Trader of the Year award, for those of you that are new to the channel, quick little bio, I started my career working for a hedge fund. Right out of college, got hired at a hedge fund. That's where I learned how to trade. In 2008, I won a Trader of the Year award. Well, 2008 was the great crash, the biggest crash of my lifetime, the Great Recession, where the Dow lost about 60% of its value in just a matter of a few months. So even though the market's crashing, we're still able to make money. And that's what is so important about being a diversified trader, is being able to identify opportunities and understand what vehicles are at your disposal. Where can you make money when the markets are falling 1,000 points in a single day? So you're not just sitting there at your desk shivering, scared because you're watching your 401k or your IRA drop in value. You're able to act. You're able to identify and know where you need to be on that day to put yourself in the best position to profit. That's what we're going to talk about today. Today was all about coronavirus. Really, really happy with the way that things were traded today in chat. Not just myself, but the rest of members and the rest of the moderators in TTG, because today was all about coronavirus. We traded this thing in every sense of the catalyst, because I was short the markets by means of being long the TVIX. So the overall markets, GDP growth, concerns, coronavirus fears. You had Jason, another moderator in our chat, long mRNA, which is a company that is working on a vaccine for the coronavirus. Huge move today. Then you had Alex, another one of our moderators in chat, who caught APT, monster move in the afternoon. APT is a company that makes the masks, the little health protective masks to help reduce the spread of the virus. So this type of diversity is what I love about our group. It's what allows us to say, okay, what's going on? What's the catalyst? And then be able to say, okay, here's where opportunity lies, and then take the education that you learn in True Trading Group and then apply it. And that is why I was so happy today to see mRNA working on the vaccine, APT making the masks, and then me, TVIX, market pulling in economic growth, worries, and concerns. Great day today, guys. I'm going to talk to you guys about my TVIX trade. First thing that we need to discuss is that it's important you understand the TVIX is not a direct inverse to the SPY. Okay, when the SPY goes up, that does not necessarily mean the TVIX goes down. When the SPY goes down, does not necessarily mean the TVIX goes up in an even ratio. The TVIX does not track the SPY. The TVIX tracks the VIX. The VIX tracks fear and volatility in the marketplace. Now, it just so happens that fear spikes when the market goes down. But I only trade the TVIX during moments of definitive, aggressive moves lower in the SPY. we took out in 2 days what took us nearly 3 months to build. And that's why I use the phrase, bulls take the stairs, bears take the window. Okay, that's a little phrase that I like to say because it takes a while to go up, but when we come in, you come in, and when things sell off, they sell off quickly. And that's what I mean by bulls take the stairs, bears take the window. But I only trade the TVIX during moments of intense volatility. You're not going to want to trade the TVIX when the market's barely moving around. Just because you think the market's going to pull in, the TVIX is not going to be your best vehicle to trade. You only want to trade the TVIX during moments of intense volatility, intense fear, and definitive, strong, extended moves lower. Take it to the daily chart, guys. That's when you want to trade the TVIX. That's when you want to trade the TVIX. Okay? That's when you want to trade the TVIX. You do not want to trade the TVIX there. Okay? This is not when you want to trade the TVIX. That's when you're better off. And why I'm talking about this is because somebody asked me in chat, they're like, Mike, why did you buy the TVIX instead of buying put options in the SPY? I love the TVIX. Okay, when the TVIX is in play, I prefer to trade it over the SPY, over SPY options. I can get real big size in the TVIX. I can get several thousands of shares, no problem. Liquidity is never an issue, and the thing moves 6, 7, 8 points in a single day. Today, even more, and I prefer it. But if I think that the market's going to pull in, but there's no fear in the market, and I'm just playing price action in the SPY, I'm going to be more inclined to buy SPY put options to just play on the price action in the SPY, not so buy the TVIX, because just because the SPY is coming lower does not necessarily mean fear and volatility and the VIX is spiking. Okay, the VIX will spike when there's intense fear in the marketplace. But if you just think that the SPY one day is going to pull in a point, maybe 75 cents, and you want to take advantage of that opportunity, you're going to be buying put options in the SPY, not buying and going long the TVIX. Okay, so it's important to start this video off with that so you understand the TVIX, when you want to trade it and when you want to stay away from it. The other lesson we're going to talk about, guys, today is a mental one. You hear me talk about this probably a lot if you're a member to the channel for a while, and that is, if a stock is truly strong, you will get more than one opportunity to buy it. In this case, if a stock is truly weak, you will get more than one opportunity to short it. All that means is that if a stock has momentum and it's truly strong or truly weak, you will get follow through. So if you miss the first move, do not kick and scream. Don't get upset. Don't bang the table. Don't punch your computer monitor. Stay focused. Don't whine and cry. Stay focused and look for another opportunity to enter that trade. Because I missed my first opportunity in the SPY, and I was pissed. I'm not going to lie. I was pissed, but I stayed focused and caught another opportunity. We're also going to talk about a lesson that has to do with support levels and identifying strong support versus weak support. There's a ton of lessons in this trade, guys, so you're definitely going to want to watch this one to the end. If you have not done so already, make sure that you like this video for me, comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, because we're going to get into some really good stuff. You don't want to miss it. All right, let's get to this SPY trade. We'll start off here, guys. We'll zoom in. We had a little gap up here today, and we sold off pretty early on. And you can see here, initial morning lows. We broke them to the downside. Then they started becoming resistance. And you can see here VWAP as well, resistance. This was where I wanted my first entry on the SPY short, which means I wanted to buy the TVIX, and I missed that move. That's what had me really frustrated, and I was kind of really pissed off about, because my game plan today pre-market was, if the SPY cannot get back above 325, I think we go and test 320. That was on the watch list. It was on the game plan this morning. It's in everyone's member dashboard. We talked about it pre-market. It's in the watch list. That was the game plan. That's exactly what happened in the morning. We got rejected here at 324.50, didn't even get back to 325, and went right down to 320. But why is 320 a key area? 320 is a key area. Let's draw a line across 320. Okay? 320 is a key area. Let's go back to the daily chart. What we see in the daily chart is a little bit of support here at the end of January. But more importantly, as you look to the left, look at this nice support level in the beginning of January, the middle and end of December. prior all-time highs. We broke above it, support, 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 and then the rally continued. We pulled in. This is when coronavirus fears first started to come through China. Support, rallied, continue higher. So today, I thought we were going to get down and test 320. All right. Now, what happened today was we moved down and we go and we test 320. There's 320. I was pissed that I missed that move, but I didn't kick and scream, because now I'm saying to myself, 320 is a key support level. I want to see how does the market react at 320? Do we bounce off that level aggressively, or is it a weak bounce? This is where we're going to discuss the difference between strong support and weak support. Okay, let me move my face out of the way so we can take a look at some of the volume here. Okay, you guys see here, nice increasing volume, okay, as we are selling off to new lows. See that increasing volume as we're selling off to new lows. We get to 320 and then we bounce. Notice decreasing volume as we're bouncing. That's not really what you'd want to see if this was a really strong support level. This is a really strong support level. You would start to see, okay, volume bars look like this. You'd see strong volume coming in on that bounce to show you there's aggressive buying stepping in front of that level. You do not see that. You see low volume during that bounce back. Then all of a sudden you get the collapse. Bang, we break right through 320. Now let's think about this for a second. If 320 is supposed to be a key support level, meaning it's a strong support level, that bounce is not going to last 10 minutes. And it's not going to only go from 320 to 321. If that was a strong support level, this bounce would have got back up to here. That's a very weak bounce. And the very next attempt, bang, we break through 320. That action, look how easily we broke through 320. This pathetic bounce attempt, bang, we break through 320 like a hot knife through butter. That is what said to me, we're going to get followed through to the downside. That 320 level is broken. We now have room all the way down to 315.50, that 100-day moving average around 315. I'll show you guys that level in a moment. But now I'm saying to myself, this is another opportunity. I can move my face back. This is another opportunity. Okay, this is another opportunity for me to get long the TVIX and get short the market, because now 320 was support on the daily chart. We just talked about it, right? Was support. Now that we're below it, I expect it to be resistance. So on this bounce back right there is where I got long the TVIX. Take you guys to my trade announcements on the day. We'll zoom this in. Here you guys can see I'm long the TVIX at 66.60. My stop loss is if the SPY gets back above that 320 area. Okay, so that 320 area that was once support, now that we're below it, I want to see us stay below this area and then continue lower. Okay, so now I'll take you guys to the TVIX chart just to show you the entry on the TVIX chart. But when I'm trading the TVIX, I'm doing so off of the SPY chart. Okay, so here is the entry at 66.60 just before 11 a.m. There's your entry on the TVIX, and you guys can see what the TVIX ended up doing for the rest of the day. Now let's go back to the SPY though. Let's talk about the trade step by step. Let's go over the details of this trade. So there's the entry point. We roll over and make new lows. So right away, I'm being prudent. I'm taking a piece of my position off the table. I sold 25% of my TVIX position, back to my announcements here at 68.02. I had 3,000 shares from 66.60. I took 750 shares off the table at 68.02, just to take a little profit off the table, reduce some risk. Makes it a lot easier now for me to hold on to the rest of my position in case the market starts to bounce back. And we do start to bounce back. But what happens? That 320 level that was previously support is now acting as nice, strong resistance. We cannot get back above 320, just like we got denied at 320 right here when I entered the trade. There's a resistance at 320, and then we roll this over and start to make new fresh session lows. Again, new lows of the day right here. I take the bulk of my position right here off the table, which is 50% of the position. That's 1,500 shares at 69.85 from that 66.60 entry. And I'm still holding on to 25% of the position, or the 750 shares. And you guys can see the market just completely fell apart the rest of the day. And my final take profit was right there. right there at 2 o'clock. Back to my announcements. Final take profit, $73. Okay, $73. So I'll go back to the TVIX chart. My final take profit, guys. I left some on the table with this, as crazy as that sounds. There, oh, let me get my right there was my final take profit. Okay, so there's the entry. There's your final take profit. Here's I'll show you, just show you guys. First, oh, wrong drawing tool. Bear with me. There's your first take profit. There's your second take profit, and there's your third take profit. All right, guys. So really nice trade here on the TVIX, and it all goes back to the SPY. All right, so once again, guys, there's the entry, there's the first take profit, there's the second take profit, and there's the third take profit. And you can see we did extend a little bit lower, but I was completely flat the position at that point in time. So today was a really nice day, guys. I also traded AEY. I'm going to show you that one real quick. This was a potential little TTG triangle pattern that I traded today. To show you guys, there's the trade line. There's your initial morning high. There's your strong increase in volume. So I just came in here and I got long right in here. And I was looking for an increase in volume to take us out of this triangle pattern. It just never happened. You can see we broke down below it, and I exited that position literally right there as soon as we broke down below. I'll take you guys back to my announcements. You can see here long at 610, out at 583. Okay. So those are my only two trades. Those are my only two trades on the day. Obviously, TVIX being the good one. This thing was just a beast today. You know, that's a big move. You take a look at this thing. This is why I love the TVIX. Look at this move. Look at that move. You're talking about, you know, from $60 in the morning, okay, $60 all the way up to 80. That's a $20 move in the TVIX, guys. Look at this, from 60 to 80. And the thing traded 33 million shares. It's like, you know, I can come in this thing and I can get 3,000, 4,000, even 5,000 shares. No problem. Very little slippage if that's the kind of size that I want to get. And that's why I love trading this thing. I really do love trading this thing. It's one of my favorite vehicles. But again, you've got to pick your spots and know when is the right time to trade the TVIX and when it's not. I don't trade the TVIX every time I think the market's moving lower. I only trade it when there's definitive aggressive moves to the downside and fear and volatility spikes. That's when I go ahead and I trade the TVIX. It's an awesome vehicle. Okay. So that's it, guys. Congrats. Really, really awesome movement here. Guys, today was TG Tuesday. I'm going to offer it to the True Trading Group. I'm going to offer it to the YouTube channel. We gave away, again, another 25% discount today in chat with coupon code SAVE25. If you guys are interested in joining the TGD family, trading with me live every day, going through all of my courses and everything, I'm going to extend that same offer to you guys again. We do that, you know, every week. TGG is the chat room's open free on Tuesday. I give away special offers for people that come in and join us. I'm going to extend to the YouTube community because you guys are so awesome, showing me all the love on YouTube. I always like to take care of you guys as well. So click on the link in the description below, and then at checkout, just apply coupon code SAVE25, and that'll knock 25% off a membership to TTG. All right. Take care, guys. Great stuff today. We'll see what happens in the markets tomorrow. After being down nearly 2,000 points in 2 days, I would not be surprised if we saw like a 350 point bounce back tomorrow. But eventually, I think the SPY is going to get down and test the 200-day moving average, which sits also right around the previous double top all-time high. Okay. It's right around like 303. There's your previous double top all-time high. And then there is your 200-day moving average. Eventually, I think we're going to get down there and test it. But I think we might bounce around a little bit first, digest these last 2 days before we continue lower. Okay? So we'll see what happens. Great stuff today, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning in chat, and we'll look to see what this market's up to. Take care.